Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We've swapped out for the Sawbones and the Tinkerer, and we're going to be going after the Tinkerer's thesis? So we need to put our research into action using the knowledge we've gained from the shrine to summon from the demon realm. So we need to survive for 10 rounds, and we lose if one Sun Demon Elite die, and we lose if the Tinkerer is exhausted. This may need more people to help, but we'll try it. We'll see what's involved. And an encounter along the way. Please give me more money. There was a massacre here. Bodies of the clerics and healers lie strewn across the path. Whoever killed these people appears long gone. They could still have valuables should you choose to loot them. We also wonder whether the powers might smile upon those at the back. Loot the bodies. As you begin to sift through the corpses and their belongings, you hear the snap of a twig underfoot. You look up to find yourself suddenly surrounded by a small group of not so long gone bandits. It's an ambush. There's nowhere to run. You've got to fight. Okay. Yes, despite being outnumbered and caught off guard, it eventually becomes clear to them that you're far tougher than the previous group that they ambushed. As they begin to turn tail and run, you notice one of them running off with what little loot there was left from the ambush. You decide not to stay and find out if the bandits intend to return with reinforcements. We've been disarmed for the first round. That's gonna suck. It takes a number of days to set up the lab the way you want and prepare magical defenses against the demons themselves. Late in the day, you begin the ritual, deciding at first to try and summon a single Sun Demon. As you intone the words on the page, a portal opens and a Sun Demon flies through. You close the portal, but something goes wrong as it shuts down. A number of darker portals open in different places around the room. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a drink ready for this one. Surviving 10 rounds is always tricky when there are fresh summons coming in. And because night demons are so nasty, it's gonna... Well, I suppose we need to keep the Sun Demon alive and the Tinkerer alive, and both of these are pretty good at healing, so... Sawbones, your health at the end of the scenario is equal to your maximum. It might happen. It's going to be more likely than Executioner. So we'll go for Fast Healer. And Tinkerer, your health at the end of the scenario is equal to 2 or less. That seems quite likely. I don't think there's going to be another room, so opening a door probably won't happen. Something seems different about this Sun Demon. It's aggressive towards the Night Demons. Perhaps we can communicate with it. It still seems to be aggressive towards us, so try and keep the night demons off it. Infusing light should help it stay alive. Should be able to close those portals in a short time. Keep it alive until then. Heroes have permanently +1 shield. Nice. And +1 attack. Also nice. Okay, what are we going to do that's going to be most useful? I feel like getting a prevention is key would be really, really handy. We can't do any attacks this turn. We can always heal this and stun it for a turn. Triage could be useful, but we'd need to be standing right next to it. I don't even know if we can heal. I think we probably can heal it. We could vaccinate the Tinkerer against being disarmed. But again, I don't see that being particularly useful. So maybe we just go with the syringe on the Tinkerer to get 2 shield, and prevention is key. Let's put you there. We'll do prevention is key, so we get more shield throughout. What are we going to do with the Tinkerer? Moving slowly and healing probably seems like a good plan. Volatile concoction, give you back syringe, possibly. I like the sound of that. And we could put a proximity mine. No, that's going to burn the card. I really don't want that. Disintegration beam isn't an attack, but it does rely on enemies being damaged. Okay, we'll do the slow healing. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll go for Volatile Concoction and Stamina Booster. Sun Demon Elite is doing nasty shenanigans, so are the Night Demons. So, Sawbones. Let's get some shields in here. We won't use the Major Stamina Potion just yet. Damn, that's painful. Holy moly, right. And we can't heal it. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Well, let's give you back. Wait, that counts as an attack? There's no way that can count as an attack. Oh, I feel hard done by that. Alright, well, let's stamina booster ourselves for now. I'm going to get back Volatile Concoction because that's bad. Ah, jeez. How are we going to heal this up? Precaution isn't going to help. Getting in the middle of it could. But really, we need to be taking these out as quickly as possible and getting in the way. So maybe we'll just say Precaution and Bloody Saw, and we'll just run in and stab him. We can do a stun shot over this side. And Disintegration Beam would allow us to move up and disarm this guy as well, and that'll help. Alright, let's do that. They're still moving before us. We could lose this before we've had a chance to attack. Didn't have a chance. There is nothing we could have done. Alright, well, let's get as much XP as we can. And we'll give you the medical pack, because that's an additional XP. And the Tinkerer. We can disintegrate this one. I don't think we can quite get into a position to... Oh, we can. We can disintegrate two of them. Two XP. And then we lose. Well, that was so fast. I think we're going to try it again. It will take us back to the map, though. Because if I hit retry, it may just put us in directly on... There we go. Directly on the same disarmed issue. Let's just take the coins for this. And there's a picture of us having taken the coins, so we get 7 gold. That's better than nothing. And we've already seen that, right? So Sawbones, Zealot, and Tinkerer. Execution is probably not going to happen. Let's go for Streamliner. Okay, attempt 2. Let's skip past the dialogue. Things look a little bit better this time in terms of the layout. If we're going to be fighting the demon, we need to be on like this side of it. So we need to move 3. And we can use triage to do that. And we're just stepping in to do a disarm on this. That's what we're going to do. And then the following turn, we'll do a syringe to stun it. Trusting that it's going to be disarmed, we could do a stun shot on you. And then I think I'm going to want to move in a bit. So proximity mine might be smart for that. Let's see how we do with this. We're moving faster than the night demons, so that's good. They're doing ranged shenanigans, which is never great, but we'll make this work. So step on in here, skip the rest of the movement, do a disarm, and I think I'm going to get both of those back. Tinkerer, let's stun you. And I'm going to move up to here. So he is disintegratable. We don't want to disintegrate him just yet. But I'm going to get back stun shot because stunning things is going to help us get through this. It's a little painful, but it's fine. Preventionist key would disarm the sun demon, which we don't really want to do. So let's focus on the original plan, which is stunning you. And then maybe just tanking with precaution. Or perhaps getting a poison blast out over here. Only they were already together. That's what I'm thinking. Now we'll syringe and bloody saw and try and finish him off. Over this way, I think we'll get our enhancement field and do a reviving shock. Try and get these damaged enough that we can do some fancy stuff with them. Alternatively, we go reviving shock and volatile concoction and give you back your prevention is key. So stun and poison, just in case. Oh, sorry, give you back your syringe. Finish him off. you back your syringe. And we'll try and reviving shock these two. That's cool. That's less cool. That's very painful. I will lose 1 card rather than taking 6 damage. Let's lose triage. 8 more rounds we need to survive. Now, these guys are clustering up really nicely, so it would be a good time to get vaccine in there. If we've got a move 5, which we don't have, triage is our move 5. If we had triage, we could have run around and disarmed them all in one go. Alas, that is not the case. But we can step to here and get a syringe on this guy. Can't step in and do the syringe at the same time. Okay, let's do some healing then. Right now, hold back the pain is the best option you've got. And we want to move quick, so precaution and hold back the pain. That gets us to here, gets you healed. So we've stepped away from the Sun Demon. You're going to die, not this turn, but next turn. So we can ignore you for now. These two really need to be looked at. We can flame them. It burns a card, but we can flame them. And then we could move and disarm someone. And it does get wounds on them as well. Okay. Let's, they're going invisible. I think we can still flame them. Painful. Oh, they were trying to go invisible. Maybe we should have just done Preventionist Key. They're moving so fast. We'll do it next turn. Well, rather than healing, I could just hit all of them, but no, we need that healing. And we'll give you the medical pack as well. There's no need for us to move anywhere. We're going to disarm this guy for this turn. But flaming the demons, that is a smart choice. Killed one, and the other one is wounded. Right. Move to here. And disarm this way. Because he's... well, naturally. Probably going to go after the demons. So... clear targets, disarm this way. I say probably. I really hope he steps to there and gets more. Yes! take the damage. It's painful, but it's fine. Right, prevention is key. That's going to do some nice disarming, and then regenerative tissue will heal us up. After that, you guys are going to be moving. You're already disarmed. We can get a stun shot on someone, so let's go slowly. Let's say crank bow for some movement and stun shot to buy us a bit of time. Okay, night demons are going pretty quick. They're going to be suffering before then, though. And I think I need to give regenerative tissue down here, rather than on myself. It's a little painful. I honestly don't see how you're supposed to do this with two. We've got so much more time that we need to survive. Okay, we can definitely do a stun shot out. He's going to die anyway, so we'll ignore him. Let's actually go for the one back there. Okay, that gave us a little bit of healing as well. If we go to here, we can't disintegrate through the two of them. That would put us through a trap. That puts us in an interesting place. Splitting up, though, I think is going to be problematic for us. So maybe we just stay where we are. Okay, syringe and amputate. So we might end up shielding and healing ourselves and just stunning ourselves for a turn. Restorative Mist, that'll give us a little bit of a buffer. And I don't think we need to get burned cards back just yet. And Dangerous Contraption to maybe move if we need it. That's going to be really painful. That's going to be so bad. And there's just going to be so many of them as well. Alright. Heal and stun. I wonder if I lose this stun at the end of my turn. I should have done... Right, let's re-pick that. So Restorative Mist and Dangerous Contraption, that's what we had. Should have done it the other way around. That's me being foolish. Okay, Syringe and Amputate, Restorative Mist and Dangerous Contraption. Pretty certain it was Dangerous it was Dangerous Contraption. Though we do have the medical pack. No, I already made my choices. We'll stick to them. Okay, so we were doing shield over here first. And then some self-healing with stun. Tinkerer keeps healing each turn because we've got that regenerative tissue going on. Restorative Mist will help. All of these things, yeah, they're doing nasties. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not going to make it that way. We could get another one there. These are going to hit this directly. I think we're fine again where we are. Unless we want to step in order to take some of the heat off the Sun Demon. But honestly, that's anyone's call. Well, maybe I should have moved up to here. Just gotten in the way. Okay. It's not too bad. Is this thing ever going to heal itself up? I like how it gets the +1 against us. And we're still stunned. Okay, that was what I was slightly worried about. We can stamina booster to heal a little. That'll help. And we can heal ourselves as well with the medical pack. We are stunned. Skippability. Skippability. It's so painful. Let's lose whole back pain and vaccine. Even more. This is just nasty. Yep. Nothing left in the tank. Not being able to help out the Sun Demon is really, really difficult. We may as well get what XP we can, so let's give you back triage. And there's nothing else we can really do with the medical pack, so let's just use it. That's two pretty solid attempts with just the 2 members of the party. And it's, you know, it's good that we've attempted that, but I think we're going to need more people, and I don't know how we're going to do it in a way, because it's not going to be just like the Stone Man one. That's for certain. Kill 20 night demons while light is infused. Well, at least we get another relic quest. Is there an infinite number of those spindly things? Surely they have to be coming from somewhere. Some sages from our school have identified a cursed crypt near one of the original outbreaks that could hold a relic which may help in our fight. It's no surprise the first night demons were seen around Drakefire Farm, as it appears the dungeon is deep in the forest. Okay, that's always good to have more relic quests. Let's have a look. Okay, there's potential. So my concern is if we take a party of 4, it's not necessarily going to make it easier for us, because that demon is still going to, like, unless we find a way to permanently stun lock it and then just tank out the night demons. And that feels like it would be a very weird way to approach it. Not something I'm ruling out, but certainly not something I would immediately jump to. Anyway, we've had a couple of attempts. Next time we'll try the Sawbones mission. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.